Hey there, guys. So, what'd I do to my car? Why'd I change my name? This and more on this episode of JDM Overload. What is up, everybody? This is JDM Overload, and the first thing you're probably wondering two things. Probably wondering, why has it taken 5 months to make a new video, and why did you rename your channel JDM Overload? Well, let's answer the easy one first. So I changed the name of my channel because I want to talk about more than just the Nissan Skylines. As much as I am a fan of Nissan Skylines, and I'm a crazy fanboy about like anything Skyline related, every single car, even a G35. Like when it comes to Skyline, I'm probably like the biggest fan in the world. But you know, you can only talk about so much when it's, I think, in my opinion, it starts to get kind of old. So just to kind of expand the channel a little bit, I've already been doing that, but I decided to change the name to JDM Overload because I want to talk about more than just Nissan Skylines. I want to talk about JDM vehicles and imports in general, and also I will continue to talk about cars overall. So sometimes I'll talk about like my Mustang or someone's Camaro SS, but I thought it'd be more appropriate to change the name right now to JDM Overload because I'm not going to always be talking about Skylines, and that more accurately defines what my channel is about. So that's why I changed the name. I have planned to do that for quite some time now, and I just got around to doing it. And that's another thing, I just got around to making this video. And why did it take so long? Well, I've made several videos like this because it seems like I'll make a video and I'll say, oh, I'm gonna start making videos again, and then all of a sudden it'll be like a couple months and then I won't make a video. So the reason why is just I've just been really damn busy. There is no excuse behind it. I really feel bad because I've been wanting to make videos for a while now. Excuse the car, it's really loud now because I've done some mods. But anyways, I've been wanting to make some videos, and unfortunately, you know, when you're working a 9 to 5, or actually more like a 9 to 9, when you're working a job and you have all these projects going on, sometimes it's really hard to get to do what you want. The thing I like doing is making videos, and I have a couple of other channels I do videos for, but this is probably one of my favorite ones. And I know, like, this channel is actually really important to me. It's the first channel I ever did where I actually managed to get over 1,000 subscribers, and to me that's a big deal. I'm really proud of that accomplishment. And even my wife has been beating on me saying, hey, like, make a video for your channel. So here it is. I finally made a video, and there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And to be honest, I didn't just stop making videos for this channel. I just planned to surprise you guys. So I was gonna make a series on my channel called Project Skyline or something to that effect. I have actually mentioned it in my last video, and I did exactly what I said I was gonna do. I started modding out my car. Now, modding out means several different things depending on who you are. Modding out to me means basically just changing your car out, like appearance, engine, interior, everything. So it could be non-functional, it could be functional, it could be just for show only. But I started repairing my car and fixing it up. So one of the first things I did is I stripped all the paint off for a while, and that was kind of weird. And I got the dent fixed because I planned on painting it. And I don't remember what episode it was, but I actually asked you guys, let me turn this off, this is kind of loud. I don't remember what episode it was, but I actually asked you guys, like, what should I do with my car? What paint scheme should I do? And the one that I liked the most was, oh my goodness, scheme idea that I liked the most was the Calsonic Skyline, because the first time I ever saw it, like a lot of people, was on Gran Turismo, and I thought it was a pretty awesome looking car. And to be fair, it was the Skyline that basically gave the Skyline its reputation because it just destroyed at the Group A racing. I think that's what it's called in Australia. It just was destroying cars left and right, even other Skylines. And you know, I thought, you know what would be awesome? If I actually just made a replica of the Calisonic Skyline. So that's what I proceeded to do. So I sanded the car down, I painted it myself, I got all the decals made, and it was just a big fiasco. And in between that, I did like 2 business trips where I was gone for like 2 weeks at a time. So I didn't get to do everything the way I wanted to do it. And unfortunately, the car didn't turn out as great as I thought it was going to turn out. Now, I'm not upset about that. Now, I might upset some Skyline fans because I think I kind of tore the car up a little bit. But I wasn't upset about it because it was my project and it was my first time painting a car, doing decals, modding, doing a lot of like mods. So I thought it was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot. I learned to never paint your own car unless you have everything ready and you have some skill doing it. It's like one of the biggest pain in the asses I've ever had to undertake. I never ever want to do it again. I'll probably end up doing it again anyways, but yes, I painted my own car and it was just a big nightmare. I painted it and then I would say, oh, that looks all right, but I should wet sand it. Then I wet sand it, then I paint it again, then I wet sand, and then I end up with this terrible paint job. Now, some people have told me it doesn't look that bad, but in my opinion, it looks horrific. It did not turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. Now, before, when I first painted it, and I'm putting the videos up now as I speak, that's why I planned on doing it at least. It looked okay because I spray painted it, and then I put the blue coat down, and then I put a clear coat over that, and then I wet sanded that, and it looked halfway decent. And you know, that just wasn't good enough for me. I just had to make it worse than it was. So I kept messing with it, and then I went on a business trip. I came back and it had rained and got all stained up, and it was just gross. Like, I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to drive this. So anyways, that was one part. Then I added a it's hard to drive and talk. Then I started to make little changes. So I added a new battery. I got an air filter and I installed that. I changed the oil myself. Just little things like that, because eventually I came to a conclusion that with this puny little engine, also known as the RB20E, and that's not to take away from its reliability. It's actually a very reliable engine with a lot of pep. So it's not that bad. I actually kind of like it. But I eventually plan to run this engine into the ground, toss it, and then get like an RB25 with a turbo. That was my plan until recently. So the other big thing is, guess what I'm gonna do? I've done it several times before. So I'm selling my Skyline, and there's not a single tear coming out of my eye, even though I'm really gonna miss this car. But I got something better coming, and I'm not gonna make it a big surprise. Again, I'm getting an R34 with an RB20 DE, and it's a manual, and it's not a GTR because that's just way too damn expensive. But I thought, you know, with the RB20 DE, it has a lot of potential. I can mod it out. I can get a new manifold. I can put a turbo on it. So I have that on the way from Japan as we speak. I am super excited, and I'm gonna record every moment of myself anticipating and getting my R34 GT. I am super excited, and I think this car has a lot of potential. And I'm saying that because, like, when I had my first Nissan Skyline, excluding the G35, the first real Skyline I had, the R32 GTST, that was modded out a little bit too. It had a better turbo. I think it had an exhaust manifold. I don't remember exactly, but it was a lot faster than stock. And I said, you know, for such a small engine, this this car has some decent power. So, 1 second. There we go. So I plan on totally doing that again with the R34. I think it's going to be even better because it's a, I believe it's the Neo RB20D. So it's like a modified, better designed RB20. So I'm going to try to keep it somewhat stock, even though I'm saying all this. So I am going to put a turbo on it, and I'm going to get coilovers, better exhaust, but overall I'm just not going to do too much because I might try to ship this thing later back to the States. So I'm not sure yet, but if I do ship it back, I heard of these things have to be pretty stock, so I'm not going to mess around with it too much. I'm just going to be happy that I have a R34 and hopefully it gets here with no issues. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully not every 5 months. I'll try to keep you updated every couple of days or every week. I do plan on making videos more often, and once again, the reason that I did not make them as often as I like is because I was actually filming Project Skyline, and once I was done, I was going to put them out like on a weekly basis because it was just taking up a lot of my time. And you're going to see the video, and I'm going to try to put as much of that video on this video and maybe on the next video. I'm looking very much forward to getting that R34. And as soon as I get it, I will be showing everything about it, making a lot of videos with it. You name it, I'm going to be doing it here on JDM Overload. So thanks for watching. You guys have a nice day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I will keep the videos coming, hopefully more often than every 5 months. Thanks for watching. Peace.